Stood there boldly, sweating in the sun. Felt like a million, felt like number one. The height of summer, I'd never felt that strong, like a rock. I was 18, didn't have a care, working for peanuts, not a dime to spare. But I was leaning, solid everywhere, like a rock. My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose, my steps were quick and light. And I held firm to what I felt was right, like a rock. Like a rock. I was strong as I could be, like a rock. Nothing ever got to me, like a rock. I was something to see, like a rock.
Okay, so we have the brake controller as part of the truck, four-wheel drive selector, all the lights. You have all your controls here on the dash. This is all touchscreen. I have it linked to my phone right now. It's awesome because when the phone rings, I can just hit the button on the dash. It'll tell me up here who's calling me, and I can select to answer it or ignore it. If somebody sends me a text message, it also pops up over here, and I can hit the I can hit this check mark right here to listen to it, or I can cancel it out. If I hit to listen to it, it reads me the text message. It has all the regular radio. It's set up for satellite radio, all that stuff. I can go into media. There's nothing there. I can pair new devices. I can put multiple devices. I can hit the button there, and I can go into navigation and put in where I want to go, and it shows me where I'm at, the names of the roads that I'm on. Or I can go right back to radio. I can go to phone. It also has a CD player. Down here, the traction control button on and off. The rear cargo light on and off. And then there's this one here. I'm not really sure what it does, but it shows the car going downhill and the speed. When I hit it, a green light pops up right there. I'm not really sure what that does. I gotta look into that. There are the seat warmers, either just the back or the front and the back, and it has 3 different levels of the heat, how you want it. The temperature gauge is digital. You have both passenger and driver controls, or I can hit sync and it makes all of it the same on both sides. It has the OnStar, all that stuff there, all your controls up here for whether or not your lights come on when you open the doors. Has the thing to hold your glasses right up there, and the lights. It's got a little speaker right here for when you use the phone controls and you're talking on the phone. It pretty much has everything. The only 2 options this truck didn't come with is leather seats and a sunroof. It has heated mirrors that are all electronic. Blinkers are in the mirrors on the inside and the outside. So defrost on the mirrors. It has defrost on the back window. It has the 6.0 Vortec engine with a 6-speed electronic transmission. Silverado HD. So let's talk about this truck for a minute and why I bought it. Now, you guys have known, and you guys have been following me for a period of time, know the issues I've had with the dually all year. And it's still not right, it's still not running, and it's a 95, it's getting old, it's getting hard to find parts for, and I'm just tired of it, tired of dealing with it. So what I did was I went through a nightmare of a time. I went through 6 different trucks at the dealer that I excuse me, the dealer that I work with to try to find me a truck. And for those of you who are saying, should have bought a Ford, should have bought a Dodge, this and that, you guys know I'm diehard Chevy GMC, but I've gotten to the point where I don't care what the emblem on the hood is, because if you're working them, they're all gonna break. They all have their own little quirks, things they're known for, this and that. It's just a matter of time. So I was looking at F-350 that I had locked in. I was gonna buy it, and it turns out that they sold it out from under the salesman that I work with. Then I looked at 3 different Dodges, the Tradesman, a Bighorn Blackout Edition, a couple other ones. Those ones had all sold, and they showed is available on the website at different locations for this specific dealership. And it was a nightmare. I went through all this stuff. I finally found this one. I fell in love with this truck. It has way more bells and whistles than I'm used to, or that I even need. It's very fancy for my liking, but the 2 main things I wanted it to have, besides little stuff like the heated mirrors and stuff like that, I wanted it to have the factory tow package, which it has, and I wanted it to have the plow prep package, because as soon as you buy a new vehicle, and this isn't new, this is a 2015, as soon as you buy a new vehicle or any kind of vehicle from a dealer and you throw a plow on that truck and it doesn't have the plow prep package, it automatically voids your warranty. So just some of the things, there's a few different things that are on the plow prep package. I don't even know them all. But I know for a fact it has a bigger alternator. This has a 220 amp. It has a bigger radiator. It has a bigger transmission cooler. And then they do other stuff to the front end. I'm not positive of everything, but those are just some general ideas of what it has. So it does have all of that. I got a really good deal on the truck. I'm not going to tell you exactly what I paid for it. That's my personal business, but I got a really good deal on it. I got the Platinum, the biggest warranty package they offer, and so I got it right where I wanted it, and I'm happy with it. I paid a lot more than I want to pay, but a lot of people say go buy a brand new truck, and I know a lot of you guys do that, and that's fine, whatever works for you, but that doesn't work for me. I can't wrap my head around paying $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 for a truck that I'm gonna pull landscape trailers with, and that I'm gonna put a plow and push snow with. I just can't wrap my head around that kind of money. So I'll just tell you, I'm right around $30,000 is where I paid. Little under, but that's right in the area where I'm at. I'm not gonna give any more specifics than that, but I'm very happy with this truck. It's far more than what I need. So people are going to ask, what's the deal now with the 3, now that I own 3 trucks, what am I going to do with them? The 05 GMC 2500 HD, that one is going to get at some point next summer or before summer, it's going to get a dump bed put in the back of it, dump insert. I'm not going to rip the bed off and turn it into a designated dump truck. It's just going to have a dump insert in it. It has a 6.5 foot bed, so it'll be the smaller one. That's what's going in there, and that will be the designated plow truck. The great thing, or the designated work truck, the great thing about it is instead of taking the front and back plow on and off now when I got to go somewhere, because it's a pain to just drive around all the time with all that extra on there, I can now put both those plows back in that truck and I don't have to touch it. I can just drive this one for my everyday running around, and I have that one when I need it to go plowing. So that's the deal. That's the designated work truck now. The dually is going to be getting sold. It's going bye-bye. I'm tired of messing with it. I'm done with that truck. That one's going to go bye-bye. So the GMC 2500 HD will be the designated work truck for plowing snow and for pulling all the trailers. That being said, I'm going to go buy a Western plow harness and Western plow mount for the front of this truck, so that if that GMC ever breaks down, I can dump that front plow off there, not the back one, because that's a whole different type of wiring I'm not even putting on this truck. But if that truck breaks down, I can drop that plow off there. I can pull right up to that same plow with this truck, hook up and go, and finish my counts until I get the other one fixed. So this will be a backup to that truck. This will also be used for pulling our monster camper and just my everyday run around truck, just everything I need to do. That's what this truck will be for, but it will be a backup to that truck. So that's where I'm at, and that's why I went and bought this truck. And so far, I picked it up yesterday afternoon. So far, I'm in love with it. I absolutely love this truck. This thing is awesome. But like I said, way more features than I would ever get on a truck. So I do like it, and I do like these features. I'm getting real used to them real quick. So that's where I'm at, and that's the story of the new truck. I put it on Instagram and Facebook, and people kept asking, where's the video on it? Where's the video? Here's the video. This is not a countryside video. This is a Bow Enterprises Spencer Lilly video. And we're painting this goofy guy's truck. And Spencer over here is the one gonna do it. So we're gonna get you guys some footage of pouring the paint in here, and then we are gonna go from there and start spraying this truck. And I get to be Spencer's film guy today.
All right, let's fire it up. That's so thin.
Oh, that is really thin.
Oh, no, hold on. Yeah.
And I stood arrow straight, unencumbered by the weight of all these hustlers and their schemes. I stood proud, I stood tall, high above it all. I still believed in my dreams. 20 years now, where'd they go? 20 years, I don't know. I sit and I wonder sometimes where they've gone. And sometimes late at night, oh, when I'm bathed in the firelight, the moon comes calling a ghostly way, and I recall like a rock, standing arrow straight, like a rock, charging from the gate, like a rock, carrying the weight, like a rock, oh, like a rock, the sun upon my skin, like a rock, hard against the wind, like a rock, I see myself again, like a rock, oh, like a rock.
Well, that's all I got for you guys. I wanted to show you the truck, and I'm glad I had an opportunity to show you the truck. I think it's going to be great. I really love the truck. This is a friend of mine. They're one of the largest landscape companies in my area. He has his own channel. It's under Bow Enterprises, and then on Instagram, I can't remember if he's under Bow Enterprises or Spencer Lilly. He's on there. I'll leave the link to his YouTube channel down below. You guys definitely got to check it out. You'll see him like building custom beds for trucks. They have a lot of the switch and go beds on their trucks. They got some pretty awesome equipment and some huge projects going on that they do and they film. He does a lot of drone stuff, but he doesn't have a lot of footage yet, but he's getting there. Definitely check him out. This was just another guy's truck that he was painting today. This is just a primer that he's putting on it. The truck is going to be blue. But he's going to most likely be painting my 05 GMC because now I have the new truck that's black. My dump trailer's black, my enclosed trailer's black, and my open trailer's black. So I want the 05 to be black as well. That way everything matches, everything's the same. Once the 05, the tan truck, the GMC gets painted black, then I'm going to re-logo both of my trucks. It'll be right back to what I used to have years ago before I started flip-flopping these trucks around, where I had the logos big down the sides. That's how it's going to be again. And there's a little bit of a twist to a design and how my new logo is. It was changed up a little bit for me. So that's going to be real big plastered down both sides of both trucks. It's going to be nice. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that in there. Make sure you check out his channel. Go subscribe to him. He's got, I think, 240,000 viewed minutes or something we were talking about the other day. But he has like 250 subs. People just really don't know about him yet. He hasn't been doing it that long, but he's going to be doing a lot more. He has big ideas, and I really think he's going to be an awesome channel. I'm not just saying that because he's a friend. Go check out his channel. You'll see what I mean. He puts together some cool stuff. So that's it for today, guys. Go check that out. Hope you liked this video, and there will be more coming up real soon. And it is New Year's Eve, so Happy New Year. Just remember, 2020 just turned 21. And now that sucker's going to start drinking.